Hi, how are you? We actually have to secure the house. So unfortunately, I can't let you go back inside.
Officers have just walked up to the home of 65-year-old Marilyn Gandert, only to be met by her daughter-in-law, 43-year-old Alyssa Pickett. 2 days ago, Marilyn's charred remains were found in a remote New Mexico desert, and her discovery was about to turn Alyssa from a grieving daughter to a potential murderer.
I didn't do anything.
And I didn't ask you if you did anything.
I know, but I feel like that's everybody. Are you mad at her? Like trying to find a motive?
Because Alyssa had told several people to lie about where they were the day of the murder. And those people were about to turn her into the prime suspect. And as this evil daughter realizes police know she's a killer.
You're lying now because you know that we caught you in a lie.
I'm done talking.
Investigators have no idea just how deep and interconnected this crime really goes.
My grandmother said, I'm too old. Will you please kill me?
And your grandma evicted you guys.
On January 28, 2018, Harry Gandert called police to report his sister, 65-year-old Marilyn Gandert, missing.
Albuquerque Police, how can I help you?
I'm at my sister's house, and she's not here. I haven't been able to get a hold of her, and she usually gets back to me because I call her every morning and night.
And what's your sister's name?
Marilyn Gandert. Well, her vehicle's here, and that's how she travels. I mean, I'm getting worried now.
Okay.
It's not a good day.
Little did Harry know, police had already found a body the day before, charred beyond recognition, dumped in a remote stretch of desert outside the city.
Go down to this first corner, take a right, take to the first road, take a left, and it's right there. It's. What do you think it is? They burned it. It looks like a body to me. I don't know, man. It looks like it has arms. It looks like it has hands, and they're all curled up. And I don't know. It's like you could see bones out of the knees, and it looked like it had lips and teeth. And I didn't
see like organs or anything like that?
Yeah, there was like intestines and stuff.
Any hair?
I didn't see any hair. It looked like the head. It looked like it had clothes on it. But I
So, are you okay if we follow you that way?
Yeah.
Let's do that then.
Okay. Yeah, follow.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's not real. It's creepy.
I think it looks like it has lips and teeth in there.
Investigators immediately got to work on identifying who it was. When an autopsy report verified it was Marilyn, the investigation quickly zoomed in on her residence and her family, unaware of how wide a net they would have to cast to uncover the true scope of the crime.
It's just a lot of weird stuff.
Oh, her keys are in here, huh? So she wouldn't be able to get back in if we secured it.
2 days after Marilyn vanished, officers had already walked through her family's home and found several clues. What they didn't know yet was that this family story ran far deeper than a missing woman, because the investigation had revealed evidence connecting 2 people to the hours when Marilyn first went missing. Those 2 people were living at one of Marilyn's properties, Nikki Patterson and Annie Rail, and they were about to reveal an animosity between Marilyn and her daughter-in-law Alyssa that had been building for months. One that would turn this investigation upside down.
Nikki, I know, we talked before, and you told me your timeline. Okay, we've collected surveillance video, some other evidence. We did search warrants to Annie's vehicle. And through talking to everybody and knowing what we know, you weren't truthful with me. Okay, we talked to your employer. We know the times that you came to work and when you left, and you weren't there when you said you were. Okay? So we know what happened. There's a couple details that we're trying to figure out, who's responsible for exactly what part in this. Okay, because we know what happened. And right now it looks like everybody's involved. But there's some people that are going to be more responsible than others. And I definitely don't think you're the most responsible. But you do know what happened. And it's really important, Nikki, it's really important that you're honest with us and tell us what you know, because I don't want you to end up going down for a murder, conspiracy, or something like that. That's serious. But let me tell you something. If you assist or encourage or have a part in that, and you were there and you're a witness, and you cover for them, you can be responsible for something. And so I'd rather have you, be honest with me so we can sort it out. I don't think you are the most... I don't think you're a bad person. I'm not judging you, but I don't think that you had, but I know that you were there.
I honestly had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what it is, but they still have not told me anything. They are being, however they're being. I did not see anything.
Well, why did you lie about when you were at work then? That's what I don't understand.
Because Alyssa told me to tell you guys that that's what I was doing.
Okay. So Alyssa told you what?
Just if I get questioned that I was at work all day. Which
Why?
I was at. I don't know.
You weren't at work all day.
I was at work in the morning.
You were at work. You went in at 12:56. You said you were there from 1 to 8. You got there at 12:56 and you left at 1:59. And you claimed to be there all day long. So Alyssa told you, if you're asked, when did she tell you to say that?
I don't know.
And Alyssa's friend and roommate, Annie Rail, would soon reveal how the relationship between Alyssa and Marilyn went sour, not realizing she would be implicating herself in the process.
So it seems like Marilyn and Alyssa are having a dispute over the conditions of the house, maybe some payments, just not really getting along about stuff.
People like Marilyn, she's like a grandma. I will not disrespect an older person like that.
Okay.
And I always tried with her to talk and I'm the peacemaker. I look like trouble, but I'm the peacemaker.
You don't look like trouble.
I always try to explain it to everybody, the other side, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Or the outside perspective. And I got through to them a lot. Marilyn, I kind of just gave up on. I just went quiet and accepted it for what it was. She wanted to kick them out for the randomest things, like, since the beginning, since I heard her going at it. But, that's pretty much what I know of her. That's our relationship.
Okay.
Is not really...
So from your understanding, if I'm understanding you correctly, is that Marilyn is maybe the owner or the landlord of the house?
I know that. Yeah,
okay.
She owns the house. I know that.
And Alyssa is renting from her.
Right.
And there's maybe some payment issues that has caused Alyssa and Marilyn to squabble about it. When did Marilyn decide that you guys were going to be evicted?
There was something on the door. I don't know exact date. It was maybe I want to say a few weeks, maybe a month ago.
Okay, on the front door.
Positive. Right.
Okay.
There was and this is what I was told. I didn't see it.
Okay.
Alyssa said that we're getting evicted.
Okay.
We gotta figure something out.
Did she tell you a time frame, we have this amount of time to be out?
No, because she said that she wanted to talk to Marilyn. She wanted to make the peace.
Okay.
This is all about that also because I'm getting through to her.
Okay, good.
It's not... I'm so tired. We don't want to fight. Mm-hmm. And I think that they did because Marilyn gave her time.
Okay.
She took Alyssa to court.
Oh, she did? So it was a whole legal process.
Right. I mean, she really was serious.
So what was your understanding when you guys needed to be out of the residence?
So my understanding was that we were supposed to be out, not positive, but I'm pretty sure it was Friday.
But this Friday that just passed?
I believe so.
Okay. I'm just going to look on my calendar real quick.
I'm not positive.
Okay.
But I believe so.
So it could have been the 26th. Today was the 30th, so probably the 26th of January.
The next day, the 27th of January, Marilyn's remains were discovered in the desert. It was becoming very clear that this was no coincidence. But when detectives knocked on Alyssa's door with a search warrant, they would find that the story didn't end with Alyssa, because there was blood from the very argument Annie had just described still all over the house. The feud she was explaining as background had left evidence of its own, and soon Alyssa and Annie and Nikki would be directly implicated in one of the most heinous crimes the state of New Mexico had ever seen. But as detectives walk up to the house, they have no idea that they'll soon be searching for Marilyn's own grandson, too.
Okay, so this is the situation, okay? First off, we're investigating the disappearance. I believe it's your mom?
It's my mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law, okay.
Yeah.
And so, we actually have to secure the house.
Okay, I'm just trying to get all my stuff out.
Okay.
Like,
all right, so unfortunately, I can't let you go back inside.
I have things in there.
Unfortunately, I can't.
I literally have everything that I'm taking to my hotel and stuff. My purse, everything.
I understand that. Okay, but at this point, we're going to secure the residence.
Why?
Okay, we're doing a search warrant on it. I can't get into detail.
Do you have the warrant?
I don't have a warrant yet, but we're securing.
Then I want to get my things out first. Why?
Because I'm securing it for a search warrant.
I need to get my phone.
Ma'am, what's your name?
My name is Alyssa.
All right.
Okay,
Let me explain it to you. Come here. Come here.
Like,
So listen, right now, okay, first off, don't kill the messenger.
I know.
Okay? I'm just here. Listen, I understand your frustration. Okay, I get it. I understand your frustration. Okay, I'm here to do a job. Okay, I've been told to come over here. All right.
Okay.
Can I first start off with just talking to you?
yes.
Oh, can
I
we
mean,
do that?
I'm just frustrated because,
All
you know.
No, I get your frustration. We're displacing you for a moment.
I know, but I've been trying to get everything out of here. I don't have help. I have one person.
Okay.
And that's it. I'm waiting for my friend to come.
Who's your friend?
I'm waiting for my friend Nikki.
Okay. So there's nobody else in there? Okay. We're just going to clear the residence, okay? So it's 6:30.
Yeah, I need my phone to let them know.
Okay, unfortunately, like I said,
You're not going to let me get it?
I can't.
No, that is not right.
And your address, is it
It's 47. Well, was my address.
renting, buying,
I was renting it from her,
from who?
Marilyn Gander.
And that's your mother-in-law?
Mother-in-law. Yes.
Alyssa didn't yet know detectives had already found Marilyn's body. As far as she was concerned, this was still a welfare check. A missing mother-in-law. A house she needed to finish cleaning out. She had no idea one detail she was about to give up freely would become the center of everything that followed.
When you say mother-in-law, tell me...
It was my husband's mom.
Your husband. Okay, who's your husband?
My husband was Ryan Bickett.
Okay, so ex. Okay.
He passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Ryan Bickett?
2014, yes. He died on August 18th of 2014.
Okay. Okay, and then do you guys have any kids together?
Yes, we have 3.
3 kids together.
Yes.
Okay, and what are their names?
Skyla, Skyla, same last
Those
name.
kids. Give me the 2 more.
Okay, and then Drake, Drake.
Last name?
Same.
Okay. Okay, and where does he live at?
He lives with me.
He does. Where's he at?
He's at a hotel right now.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yes.
Does he have a phone number?
No, he does not have a phone.
He does not have a phone?
No.
Okay, and then your third?
Athens, Athems.
That's a cool name.
Same.
Okay, so how long were you and Ryan married?
We were married for 23 years.
Oh, wow. Okay. In your marriage for 23 years, how was your relationship with your mother-in-law? What's her name?
Marilyn.
Yeah.
Very good. She was, she would get drunk. Her and her son would argue and stuff like that. And, I don't know. It was good off and on. She liked me. I liked her. She just didn't like me after he died because she thinks that I should have left him because he was very abusive to me.
Oh, was he? I'm sorry to hear that.
He beat me all the time.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And he shot himself, so.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
So you good relationship with her, but you said she would drink all the time.
Oh, yeah, she drinks every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she drinks every day. And takes Xanax. And I don't know what else.
Alyssa was doing her best to paint Marilyn in the worst light possible after revealing that she was married to Marilyn's son who died tragically in 2014. Unfortunately for her, all Marilyn's friends and neighbors described her as a loving pillar of the community with a steady job at the post office, who only wanted to provide for her family. And it wouldn't be long before Alyssa's story started to smell funny to the detective. And if you like the smell of cases like this one, please consider subscribing so we can continue cooking them up for you.
The police are here all the time, so I don't really care.
At this house or just in this?
They've been at this house a lot. My son has psychosis,
Okay.
I mean, he's getting better. He's on medicine, so
Okay.
that's
Gotcha.
and that's why, like at first, I was sad to leave because he needs stability.
Right.
But then once we left and he's continued to be on his medicine, it's gotten better.
Okay.
And I think it's better that we just leave this house because I think he's too much with his dad and everything. So,
Okay.
so we were fine leaving. We were happy. Like I said before, on Friday, she was just like, take the key, come get the keys on Saturday, bring them back to me on Sunday, and be done.
Okay, so she's your landlord here.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go.
She never charged her husband for the house at all. We never had to pay for this until he died, and then she wanted me to pay, which was
When
fine.
did he die? I'm sorry.
He died in 2014. August 18th of 2014.
Okay. All right, so he died in August 18th, 2014. And if I hear you correctly, prior to that, she allowed you to stay here without, rent-free? Mm-hmm. Did she pay the rent, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
She
But
makes
since
good money.
okay. But since your husband's death, again, I'm sorry. Yeah.
She's paid it, but she's, I had rent.
Right.
For a while, I'm just for a while I would pay about $550 or whatever, and that's what I was paying this last time. But I lost my job.
Right.
Because of my son. But it's okay. We were getting through that. I'm looking for a job now, and I couldn't pay rent. And so she said, I'm just going to have you evicted. And I was upset about it a little bit. I was like, can't we work something out? No. Okay.
Where did you used to work? So your landlord, Marilyn.
Yes.
When did you said she evicted you? When did that occur?
It was she said, we had court on the 13th. I don't remember exactly what day. 16th, something like that. I don't know.
Of this month?
Yes, of January.
Okay.
And I didn't go because I knew I'm not going to go and argue in court because there's nothing to argue about. I'm not paying rent, so I'll go.
So you didn't go?
No.
And tell me again why you didn't go?
Because I knew I didn't want to argue. There was nothing to argue.
You were just owning up to it, I'm not paying rent.
Just go ahead and get your, and then I waited for the sheriff to come. That's fine.
Okay, and did the sheriffs come?
Yes, they
What
did.
did
They came on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday.
This past Tuesday?
Yes, and I don't know dates, because today is now Monday. Okay, I know that. I thought it was Sunday for some reason. It's always because right now I'm not working. It's really hard to remember what day.
So the 23rd is a Tuesday. So that's about right.
About that day, yeah.
Okay. So on the 23rd.
Yes.
Deputies came here.
Yes.
And what did they tell you?
To get out. You have 10 minutes. Pack up what you can right now and get out. And then you could make arrangements, and we did.
Okay. So they told you to leave and make arrangements?
Yeah. Which I did.
And who did you make those arrangements with?
With Marilyn.
Okay. Can you tell me the arrangements?
It was from 10 to 6 on the next day, on Wednesday.
So tell me about that. Did you call her, Marilyn?
I messaged her.
How did you message her?
I might have called her. I don't remember. I'd have to look at my phone. I don't. I talked to her. I just said, first I think Nikki messaged her and asked if we could come at 10.
Okay, and you got to bear with me. When you say message, are we talking about Facebook message or text?
Just text.
So text. So either you or Nancy?
Nikki.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nikki. Who's?
Well, I think Nikki did too. She's one of my roommates that was here.
Okay, that was going to be my next question: is how many people live here with you?
It was me, Nikki, Annie, and Drake. Drake is my son.
So Alyssa already mentioned that Drake had issues with mental health. Detectives would later find holes punched in the walls, holes that Drake had made with his fist. And it wouldn't take long before his girlfriend, Nikki, tied him to Marilyn's death. But for now, detectives must focus on his mother, because there is still more she is hiding, and she is equally responsible for what happened.
Okay. All right, so obviously you, Marilyn, and Nikki kind of have this relationship that's really not that smooth. It's kind of rocky, but because of other things, correct?
Right.
Okay.
She blamed me, I don't remember if it was the week before or whatever, for my husband dying. So,
Okay, how'd that make you feel?
It makes me feel like shit. It makes me sad.
Right. That would piss me off.
Well, I wasn't really, I'm mad at her, for that, but well. It makes me sad. I'm not going to do anything. I don't care.
Right.
I just, I know, but I know that's what you guys are trying to get at.
No,
and I didn't do anything.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it would irritate me too that she let you guys live here and then just drop the ball, say, hey, I want you to pay freaking rent.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
but,
where's the discussion?
You know, yeah. So
right?
I agreed. I did what I could, you know.
Right. Okay. And I didn't ask you if you did anything.
I know, but I feel like that's everybody. Oh, you're like trying to get. Are you mad at her? Like trying to find a motive. I have nothing.
At this point, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know where she is. She's crazy. I mean, I know she is.
Detectives hadn't accused Alyssa of anything. They'd only asked about Marilyn's relationship with her son. But Alyssa was the one who brought up motive, accusing detectives of trying to find one, before anyone had suggested she needed one. Detectives noticed, and that accusation would follow her throughout the rest of the investigation, because it is soon after this conversation that detectives would find the blood in the home she rented, on the carpet she'd been cleaning, and in the truck she admitted to driving.
Does Annie allow you to drive her truck?
Yes.
With her permission whenever?
Yes.
Okay. And have you driven it this week to help with the moving and things? Okay. So,
I don't have a license, so I'm not supposed to drive, but
I'm not a traffic officer. I don't really care much about that. Okay. So, when were you supposed to return the keys to Marilyn?
On Sunday nights.
Okay, so you pick them up for sure on Saturday at 10 o'clock.
Around there, I don't know.
Did you go by yourself?
I had Nikki take me.
Nikki took you in her Subaru?
Yes.
Okay, so Nikki took you over to Marilyn's house on Saturday at 10 o'clock. And you had mentioned you had texted her that you were on your way.
Yeah.
Did she respond to your text message? No. So you just went over there. And had you been?
Because I know, she's usually there.
Okay. Had you been to her house before?
Yes.
Okay. When you pick up the keys, do you guys have any kind of conversation?
She just said, see you on Sunday.
So let me ask you a question. We spoke to a lot of people before I spoke with you. You're actually one of the last people that I spoke to so far. But we did speak with Nikki. And Nikki said that she did not take you to pick up those keys.
Okay.
On Saturday.
What?
Is there a reason?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't remember.
Did she or did she not take you?
She did. I mean, I remember going over there.
Okay.
And I'm going to say this. I don't remember the days. I'm sure, but I had to get the key.
Okay.
So.
Because Nikki's saying that she did not take you over there. And she's not sure why you would say that.
Okay, well, I know I did have a key because Marilyn gave me a key. Okay, and it's just, I'm just thinking because I went over there. I know I went over there. Okay.
I know,
but I feel like, it's a lie or whatever. I mean, I'm confused. Don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to even be here.
How come you're so upset right now?
Because she's gone and I didn't know this.
Well, we have Annie's car down at our crime lab at this point, okay? And we're going to do a search warrant on it and we're going to check it for any evidence. Are you aware, we've already talked to Annie, so we probably know what's going to be in that vehicle. Are you aware of anything that's going to be in Annie's vehicle that could be damning to you or to Annie?
I don't know.
Okay. How about any of Marilyn's DNA?
No, there shouldn't be. I don't know. She's been on this, touched the vehicle. I know that, talking and stuff. That's
how about inside or in the bed of the truck?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. And do you know, we noticed that there was a carpet cleaner in your house. When's the last time you guys cleaned the carpets?
I've just been cleaning certain just little spots in the area.
Okay, so nothing big just yet.
No.
Okay.
But I know because Marilyn, there's a black spot here, so she's mad about that. So I'm trying to clean up everything.
Just trying to, so it looks nice for her and stuff. Okay. And when you clean those spots on the carpet, do you use the carpet cleaner or just use maybe a cloth or?
I use the carpet cleaner.
The carpet cleaner. Okay. Now, the reason I'm asking you this is does Annie have any reason to harm Marilyn?
No.
Okay.
She doesn't.
Would there be any reason that we will find Marilyn's blood in Annie's room?
I don't know. No. There would be no reason. I don't know. Marilyn is taking things off the walls. So for me, I'm like, Marilyn, please stop, so I don't know. I mean, I don't know, Marilyn, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not there the whole time. I'm not paying, I'm doing my own thing, so I don't know.
Is there going to be any reason if we pull that carpet up in that house, that there's going to be any of Marilyn's blood on the carpet underneath? Now, keep in mind, even if there's blood on the carpet and you use the carpet cleaner to clean it, that blood is still going to be there. It's going to seep through the carpet.
I know. I understand that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
That should just be a yes or no answer. That's not I don't know.
No, there shouldn't be any.
Okay, well, there is.
Okay.
So, you're the renter of the home. Okay. You were the last person in the home. You and Annie and Drake and Nikki.
Okay.
Okay. So that needs to be explained.
I don't know.
Why is there blood on the walls of that house, in the carpet, and in Annie's room?
I don't know.
You have no answer. Doesn't that seem a little suspicious to you?
Well, I don't know. I haven't
and now
done
she's
anything.
Missing
well,
and
I haven't
deceased?
done anything. I don't know of anybody doing anything, so we haven't done anything to her.
Alyssa could deny all she wants, but blood doesn't lie. Still, detectives had a question she couldn't answer. Why was Marilyn's blood in Annie's room? Her role in all of this was still unclear, but it wouldn't stay that way for long. First, though, there was another lie for Alyssa to answer for.
You guys live in that home. You have the keys
I wasn't
to that
living
home.
there.
You have the keys.
I know, I do.
Annie, I apologize. Marilyn said that she didn't go to that residence without the key. She didn't give the key to you guys. Now all of a sudden you have the keys.
Yes, because she gave it to me.
Not according to the friends that we spoke to, not according to Harry. They all stated that she was not going to allow you guys in that home without her presence.
She discussed and said that she would.
So she's going to go against all of her friends and all of her family.
She does weird things sometimes. And, and I could talk her into giving me the key because, I'm not doing anything and I really want to get it done. And she's in and out all the time. And she said, I'm like, Marilyn, I'm never going to get this done if we're going to keep talking.
Well, why do you need to talk her into it if it was her idea to give you the key to begin with?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I said, we're never going to get this done. And she said, well, why don't I just give you the key then?
And this is now, so you've told Detective Brown that the last time you saw her was on Saturday morning at 10.
I was wrong because
You've told me that, and you told officers that arrived at your house.
Yes.
So you've told 3 different people.
Yes, I lied because I wanted to see her that morning and I didn't, okay?
No, you're lying now because you know that we caught you in a lie.
I'm done talking. But I did nothing to her.
Well, maybe you didn't, but
nobody
you know
else
who did.
said, no, I don't.
Well, she's deceased.
I'm sorry.
Okay. And
I have to tell my kids that. And I don't know.
well, how are your kids going to feel when you go to jail for homicide of their
They're
grandmother?
going to be sad. But I didn't do it, so I will find it.
The detective doesn't know it yet, but it's one of Alyssa's own kids who will be going to jail too for the death of his grandmother. First, though, the investigation will shift back to Nikki, the girlfriend of Alyssa's son, Drake, who will expose a lie she'd been coached to tell, and a version of that Friday that didn't match what she'd said before.
So Alyssa told you, if you're asked, when did she tell you to say that?
I don't know.
Was it when we came to the house? Was it the same day?
It was just, she told me to say that.
Okay, so she says if you're questioned by police or what?
Correct. Because there was already a lot going on, so.
Okay, a lot going on, meaning what?
I don't know.
Okay, you know what? Let me explain something, Nikki. Your future and your life is not worth, your life going to jail is not worth protecting
I know
them.
that, and know that I'm going to be okay because I didn't do anything.
Okay. But I need you to
I'm
explain
telling you
to
everything
me.
that I know. You said this is voluntary.
Okay,
I already
yes.
told you everything that I know. I'm willing to give
Okay.
everything that I have, and that's all that I have.
Okay. So Alyssa told you if the police ask that you should say you're at work all day.
Correct.
What do you have to do with anything that you would have to do or at work all day?
I don't know.
Okay, so you picked up Drake on Friday from the house?
Correct. And I was never allowed in the house
Okay.
that day. So,
Okay, what time did you pick him up?
well, I left at 1:59, so I was probably there on 2:15, 2:30. I have no idea.
Okay. What do you mean you weren't allowed in the house?
Well, I didn't exactly get out and try to go in, but Drake was already ready to go. He came out and we left. So I don't know.
Okay. What seemed weird to you?
I mean, nothing really seemed weird to me. It happened very quickly. I just picked him up and left. So.
What did you see on Drake?
Nothing. He was normal. He was fine.
He was clean?
Yeah.
You didn't notice anything?
He wasn't acting weird or anything. So I don't know if they told him to go or what. Alyssa was calling me. She asked me to come pick up Drake. I came and picked up Drake.
The fact that Nikki lied for Alyssa was suspicious enough on its own, but it raised an even bigger question. If Alyssa could get Nikki to cover for her, what had she asked Annie to do? Because a significant amount of blood found in the house was in her room.
There's blood in your room, okay? How did it get there?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never bled in my room like that.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so even though you clean it up, okay, and Alyssa said she cleaned it up, even though you clean it up, we pull up the carpet and we look underneath. And we also hit it with a light. And there was blood on the carpet and
Which
on the
started
walls.
in your room.
Yes, and out into the family room.
I
And then the
don't
cart,
know what
the cart
happened there.
that you used,
The what?
the cart thing that you used,
With
the
the wheels on
dolly
it.
thing, blood all over it.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding. So I'm telling you this because
What am I
we
supposed to
need
do?
You know what? Things
That's
happen.
fucked up.
Things happen, and I don't know.
I don't even know
there.
how to take that. Like,
Maybe-
that's fucked up.
Maybe
I
it happens
feel
really
totally
fast.
plotted on
But
it.
but
I always
because
feel like that anyway. So
Well, one of
That
the
makes
things that you and Alyssa stated is same exact comment to both of us. So we know you guys talked about an alibi or a story prior to coming to us. You made the same exact comment. We were together the whole time. She said those exact
but we
words.
did
We were
part,
together.
like at times, like how I said I went with the boys, and
But why are you guys making the same exact comments?
we're very similar. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's obvious to
I'm
us
telling you guys
that you guys spoke before speaking with us. That's obvious. There's no doubt about that. About what happened. And the problem is that I actually like you, even though I know we got off to a bad start. I actually think you're a good person. You've been very nice to us, very cordial to us. But the biggest problem we're having is the dispute starts in your room.
Right.
Alyssa tells us that we have. Now, the thing you could argue with me, you could say, you know what, I don't care what Alyssa says, she's lying, blah, blah, blah. The one thing that we can't dispute is physical evidence.
Well, I'm not saying it didn't start in my room. I don't know what happened.
It wasn't just Alyssa's story that had a hole in it. Annie and Alyssa had told detectives the exact same alibi, word for word. But that alibi was fraying big time, and it was only a matter of time before these two monsters started turning on each other.
You guys don't understand. Like, I'm so
we want to
gone.
understand.
Like,
That's why we're giving you a second chance.
but I can't. What second chance at what? Like,
Well, I guess more to defend what Alyssa said than anything.
to defend what she said?
Yeah, the
Like,
discrepancy.
to defend myself on what she said, or what do you mean?
To the allegations that she's making against you, that yes, the argument between Marilyn and you started in your room. That the reason the door was taken off is because there's blood on the door, the bedroom door. Okay, that even though I'm
Those
sure
doors have
you
been
know
off for
that
a while. Those doors have been off for a while.
Well, that's what she's telling us. I mean, that's what I'm telling you. And
I just, the truth always, I mean, I just know that I didn't do anything. I really don't know if they did, and it'll come out. Like, I'm not.
But you guys have been at the house since.
And I
minimum
have my makeup there.
I know, minimum since Wednesday is is when the sheriffs kicked you guys out of there and changed the locks. Alyssa told us about
Wednesday.
that. And that you guys were all there when it occurred.
Oh yeah, we were all asleep.
And that Marilyn never allowed you guys in the residence without her being there. She was the only one with the key. Okay? Alyssa told us all of that.
Okay, that's not what I was told or knew.
By the end of that night, detectives had had enough. During the investigation, detectives found blood in the hallway, blood in Annie's bedroom, and blood underneath the carpet itself. A neighbor recalled hearing a heated argument inside the house around noon that day. Surveillance video showed Annie's truck leaving the neighborhood hours later, with a box spring mattress sitting in the bed. Traffic cameras placed that same truck near the mesa where Marilyn's body was later found burnt beyond recognition. Marilyn's own belongings turned up inside that truck. In May, Alyssa and Annie were finally arrested in dramatic fashion.
Driver! With your left hand, take the keys out of the ignition, throw them out the window!
Coming up behind you. I'm gonna roll your window down.
Keep your hands up! Driver! With your left hand, open the door from the outside of the vehicle! Start walking backwards towards the sound of my voice! Stop right there! Hey, keep your hands... You want to cover me, y'all?
Yep.
Throwing hands on, guys.
Keep coming back.
Okay, take 2 steps back.
You got the car?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, stop right there. Get down to your knees.
What's happening?
Get down to your knees.
Okay, what's happening?
I'll tell you in a second. Put your hands behind your head. Look to your left. Look to your right.
What's the name of the front passenger in the car?
Alyssa?
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead and stand up.
Front passenger's going to be the target. Yeah, rear passenger.
Rear passenger! Exit the vehicle on the driver's side!
93's down.
Drake. Drake, just listen.
Hey, he's got a felony warrant for his arrest, so...
Drake was also in that car, but he wasn't arrested. Not for the murder, anyway. But it wouldn't be long before he was, because his girlfriend, Nikki, would become a key witness to what really happened the day Marilyn was murdered. But before that, there were warning signs.
And Nikki, I don't want something to happen to you either. You know, I know you care about Drake, but Drake has mental issues. I mean, you told me yourself, you heard the stove click, and then you looked and he was staring at the drapes, that were in flames.
Absolutely.
And when people have mental illnesses, I'm no doctor, but talking to him, he seems like a very sweet guy, very nice, no worries at all. And with what he's been through and what I know he knows, his reaction and his behavior isn't consistent with that, which leads me to believe that he does, I'm no doctor, but, when someone is, able to disconnect like that, that's a serious red flag. Yeah. And, you know him better than anybody, I think. So if you, and you see his mood swings, I don't want him to, something to set him off and hurt you.
Months later, Nikki sat down with prosecutors and told them something she hadn't said before. That she'd heard Drake lure his grandmother into the house. That Alyssa gave him a signal. And that Annie told her afterward. Drake finished the job. 11 days after that conversation, detectives arrested Drake Bickett and charged him with murder. But he had a slightly different, but no less disturbing version of events.
Okay, so do you want to talk to me about what happened to your grandma?
Oh, good one. Too young or whatever.
So let me...
No, I don't know.
Well, let me tell you this, okay? I actually wrote a warrant for you. That's why you're down here today. I wrote a warrant for you for the homicide of your grandma. So I'm actually charging you with homicide of your grandma.
Okay.
Okay. I've already had your mom, your mom's arrested.
Yeah.
And Annie is arrested.
Okay.
Okay. So I have enough probable cause to believe that you were involved in the homicide of your grandma.
How so? Oh yeah, you're the detective.
I am the detective. You remember me now?
Yes.
Okay. So grandma goes missing in January, and I've done a ton of investigations since January. Okay. And due to that investigation, it has led me to believe you were involved in the actual homicide of your grandma. Okay.
Well, at my house, like I'm gonna tell you the honesty.
Okay.
My grandmother said, "I'm too old. Will you please kill me?" Multiple times, drunk and sober.
Okay.
That is honestly.
Okay. Do you remember when she told you that?
She told me like a couple days to several days as I stayed with her in her house.
So there was a time that you guys were not living at Taylor Ridge, right?
Yeah.
And
me and my grandma were we were living alone. Yeah.
So do you remember in January when you were living with your mom and Annie and Nikki at Taylor Ridge? And your grandma evicted you guys?
Yeah, I remember whenever we were living there for a while.
So you're saying that at some point your grandma asked you to kill her?
Like she was like, yeah, I get real tired at night, and like I'm, like, I want to die,
So did you do that for her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
when did you do that?
In my house, like that's what she wanted, and obviously, like I'm gonna cover it up or whatever, and I don't want to get caught.
That must have been really hard.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you remember that day? No. Can I get you some tissue?
No, I'm fine.
No? Okay.
I don't remember the date, but that's what she
Maybe
wanted.
not the actual date. I'm not asking you for the date, but can we go back to that day in your memory and tell me what happened?
And
you can
we can go to whenever I was staying with her alone, solely.
Okay.
Like by myself. I was there, and then she would be like depressed,
Right.
And she was just getting old, and every day she would work, and she
What'd your grandma do?
She would pay for my stuff. And like, there's no saying. Like, she for certain said that. I know she said that.
That she asked you to kill her.
Yeah.
Do you remember how?
Would I have to tell somebody before I do so, or like,
Well, here's.
Would I respect her decision as a tired 65-year-old lady right after her son passing away, having a grandson with a different family? Is she truly better off?
Did you think she was?
To die. It looked like she was. She said she was.
Okay.
So I did.
understand.
I passed her away. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So how did you do it?
Just essentially. That's it. Like that's all the information without a lawyer or a public defender I'd like to share.
So Drake took full responsibility for the death of his grandmother, Marilyn. Case closed, right? Well, not quite. Because by now, 4 different people had given detectives 4 very different pictures of what happened inside that house. Nikki and Drake delivered the final blow after Annie and Alyssa started the violence. Annie insisted she didn't know anything at all. Drake said he acted alone after Marilyn asked him for a favor. And Alyssa, the woman who started this investigation, swearing she had nothing to do with any of it, would sit down with prosecutors a few months later and tell a story of her own.
So Marilyn, she's drinking, she's sitting in her car drinking, and I don't remember what time this is, but my son said, Grandma, because I'm packing in my room, and my son's like, Grandma, and then she was coming in because she needed to use the restroom because she's drinking a lot of beer and stuff, because that's how she is, but that's beside the point. And he's like, look at my mom, this is our house, can't we just stay here one more night in our own beds? And she said no.
And so he was crying and he left out the back door because that's what he does. He goes on walks all the time. He has psychosis, and so he left. He left the house. And then the music's on. As she was walking out the front, I stayed in my room. And at that point, then I did hear Marilyn yell. And I went out there, and Annie's on her back. She's on the ground, Annie's on her back, and Annie's just I don't remember the exact words. I can't remember everything because, a lot happened. It was quick in a way, things happened.
Are you saying Annie is on Maryland?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where are they at?
In the hallway.
In the hallway?
Yeah.
The front hallway there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm kind of panicking, but I'm just thinking about all of the things that Marilyn, telling me that she's disowning me and my kids, telling me that I killed my husband when I didn't, just the way she was treating me and my family after my husband was already abusive to us for 20 years, And so I'm mad, and Annie hit her. I hit her a couple of times. I just tried to shut her up, and I did tie up her hands and legs. And then I have to take a load of stuff that's in Annie's truck. Annie's all stay here with her. So she was taken into the middle room. Annie had so I tied up her hands and legs, and I helped her put this bag over her head, okay? Annie had the rope, I don't know if it was a rope or I had a lot of, not electrical, but to plug in phones and stuff like that. And Annie put it on and pulled it up, and I heard it snap. I don't know if it was the string, her neck, I don't know. But I left because I was I'm taking this, I've got to take this stuff. It was just I had to get out of there.
So when you walk into the residence, Annie leaves after she tells you the phone is broken. Mm-hmm. Drake is in the backyard.
Yeah, well, she didn't run away. She was wiping off a knife.
What kind of knife?
It was just a black pocket knife.
Do you remember the brand?
I don't remember. It was a cheap Walmart brand because I remember they stole 4 of them. So that 3 of them. 4. Me, Nikki, Annie, and we didn't give one to Drake, but we gave one to my youngest son. Athens. Athens, yeah. He just kept it put away because he lives with my daughter.
How long before this did they stole it?
Oh, probably 2 months. I don't remember exactly.
What was she cleaning the knife with?
Just a towel. Yeah.
What did Annie tell you she'd done with the knife?
She didn't say anything, and I didn't ask. It's I wasn't... Annie would clean her knife all the time. She acted like it was cool.
Did you see blood on the towel that she was using to clean it?
No.
No. So she was cleaning it.
She probably had already cleaned it, is what I'm thinking.
What did you assume had happened when you left? If you come back and she's cleaning a knife?
Well, I would assume that she stabbed her or something.
So did Nikki have any part in the killing of Marilyn?
No.
No? Okay. No. And I'm going to ask you a very hard question, and I know this is going to be hard because I'm a mom as well. Mm-hmm. Okay? What role did Drake play in this?
He didn't. He played no role in it.
Alyssa gave the clearest account of what happened to Marilyn physically that day. But the courts didn't agree with Alyssa's claim that Drake played no role in Marilyn's murder. Annie's role, depending on who was telling the story, wavered between knife-wielding finisher, according to Alyssa, and at least being part of the initial violence, according to Nikki. Nikki claimed that she was threatened with a knife and a gun by Alyssa and Annie, forced to help move and dispose of Marilyn's body against her will, after Drake finished Marilyn with a knife. In April of 2019, Annie pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and agreed to testify against Alyssa and Drake, receiving a 12-year sentence. That July, Alyssa pleaded guilty as well, sentenced to 30 years, the judge calling her the ringleader, with Annie and Drake just going along for the ride. Drake pleaded guilty shortly after, and in doing so, admitting to what his mother had spent an entire investigation denying, that when Marilyn still wouldn't die, it was Drake who finished her, stabbing his own grandmother in the neck. He was sentenced to 24 years. None of the three ever stood trial. Nikki was never charged, after investigators deemed she was coerced into cleaning up afterwards. Our hearts go out to all of those who knew and loved Marilyn Gandert. Do you think Alyssa, Annie, and Drake got what they deserved? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out one of the craziest cases I've ever covered right here.